Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Um, I thought I would give it a shot and try recording videos for this season of the LWCA. If you don't know, this is the draft league I'm in, League Without a Cool Acronym. This is run by Jaws, coach of Commander and Conquer. Let me see if I can bring up his team real quick. This guy right here, and he did such a great job with this intro screen, and this whole doc in general is so awesome. Yeah, I'm going to give a quick rundown of the team I drafted, a little thoughts on it, and then I'm going to show you the week one battle. Spoilers, it did not go well for me. But yeah, so first round pick, I mean, what more can I say? Stack Attacka as my Terra captain. Let me actually bring up my team sheet here. This might be a little easier. Here we go. Stack Attack as my Terra captain for my first round pick. I knew going in that this was going to be my first round pick. Been wanting to use Stack Attacker for a long time. I mean, Terra fighting, body press, trick room. You really just can't go wrong, right? Um, so I'm like, okay, I drafted Stack Attacker. Who else do I need on the team, right? How about two of the best Trick Room mons in the game? By the way, I know, Trick Room in singles is kind of gross, but I want to give it a shot. It's something I'm new to, and so yeah. But two of the best Trick Room users in the game, Hatterene, Trick Room abusers, I should say, Hatterene and Ursaluna Blood Moon, just so good. I mean, if Trick Room's up and Ursaluna Blood Moon is on the field, he really can't be stopped. Um, Then I'm like, okay, well, what if Trick Room fails, right? So I had a couple contingencies. The first is Thunderous, Prankster T-Wave, um, just to try to like cripple them speed-wise. Prankster T-Wave, and then also I brought Webs with Shuckle. Um, that's basically my contingency if Trick Room fails. I also have a few speedy mons on my team. Uh, first of which being Mega Absol. First time ever using Mega Absol. I just felt like I needed a dark type, and he just brought that boost of speed that I really needed, especially for the points. The points wise, he was pretty cheap, like 10 points for a Mega Pokemon. That's pretty good. Next up, we have Kamao. Kamao is my second Terra Captain here. Pretty versatile Mon. Able to set up in like 100 different ways, and I really like that about him. Then I got Chandler as my ghost type, also like a slower Mon. 80 speed isn't like super fast, um, but so still able to kind of abuse Trick Room. And then I have Tentacruel for my water type and Rapid Spinner. And then last but not least, I also drafted the Giraffe this season. Um, I used a Terra Farigiraf a few seasons ago in a different league, and worked really well. So I thought I'd bring him back. Um, Works well with Trick Room, works well without Trick Room. Yeah, yeah. So that's my team. Oh, I didn't mention Rillaboom. Rillaboom here is really because I wanted grassy terrain. Uh, it really gives a lot more longevity to Stack Attacka and Ursaluna. Uh, Lets them stay on the field a lot longer. Also removes like obviously Stack Attack is very earthquake weak if I don't Terra him. So grassy terrain kind of alleviates that. And yeah. So now that that's out of the way, I know that was fast, but whatever. I'm going to move on to my week one battle against Michael here. Um, really stressed about his team, and I played terrible this game. Spoilers, I played absolutely terrible. Um, but the things I was really worried about were his Kirim. His Kirim and his Tapu Lele, like I knew they were going to come, and I was super worried about them. But I knew also that if I could get Stack Attacka into a Trick Room position, I'd be able to like rank up some kills. So let's just see how it goes. So turn one, and I'm gonna just play this on slow. I really didn't think he would go for the fighting type move here. I thought like the Shandy play was pretty obvious, or I could even like swap right away to Hatterene. So honestly, I thought if anything, he'd just go for like a steel type move, something like a safe play. But no, this Mad Lad goes for Focus Blast and lands it, and just one shots Mega Absol. So super misplay by me. I should have just made the switch to Shandy first turn. Um, really just threw away Absol for no reason there. That's my bad. But he is able to get up Stealth Rocks because of this, and I have no removal on this team. So Stealth Rocks are going to be on the field, which aren't going to be too bad because I am Boots on Shandy. So he goes Aerodactyl here. I'm thinking he's just going to go for the Rock type move, which he does. So I set up Grassy Terrain and eat with Rillaboom. And now I'm like, okay, perfect. I can go Stack Attacker here. And now I can like start Iron Defensing, set up a Trick Room, and then, get to work. This is my second misplay here because obviously, like I said when I was going over the team, I'm really worried about Earthquake. So I'm thinking, oh, he's gonna Earthquake and do like a ton of damage to me. In reality, because Grassy Terrain is up and because Stack Attacker has crazy high defense, I should have not Terra'd here, which I did do. Um, because I could have just ate the Earthquake anyway and then ate another one after Iron Defense. So I definitely Terra too early here, and that lets him get a Toxic off, which, I mean, Stack Attacker just sweeps if this doesn't happen here. Also, maybe should have been Terra Steel against his team, but you learn for next time. Like I said, this is my first time doing like Trick Room in singles, so just giving it a shot. So yeah, I do get Trick Room up, and Stack Attacker does put in work here. I get rid of the Serena, which is really good really good for my Ursaluna. Tapu Lele comes in, and I really thought Gyro Ball would kill here. It just doesn't get the KO. Maybe it was a roll. But I do eat a Moonblast, and I'm able to send off another big hit. He opts to go Rhyperior to eat it, which is good because he doesn't take it that well, but he does eat it decently. And then there we go. That was my mistake. If Stack Attacker was not poisoned there, I would have been able to, Terra that turn and then Trick Room up again or something. Instead, I just get the revenge with Chandelure. I also let Chandelure go down there. I should have went back out into Rillaboom and then just go straight Ursaluna, maybe. Um, but this is the turn that basically loses me the game. I go for Trick Room here for Hatterene to try to clean up with Ursaluna, but he does flinch me, unfortunately, which pretty much solidifies my loss. Maybe if I swap to Ursaluna on that turn or something, I could have like prolonged it, but yeah, I pretty much lose to Kyurem at this point without Trick Room up. Yeah, so a lot of like mistakes this game. I mean, I'll just let the game play out at this point. Um, Ursaluna does end up killing, and look at how little EQ did. Like, I should have went Ursaluna way sooner. Um, but I just didn't. I underestimated Ursaluna's physical bulk, which again, tons of mistakes this game. Letting Absol go down, parrying Stack Attacker too early, sacking Chandelure too early, like just a lot of mistakes this game. Um, but yeah, so you could say that the flinch was like what lost it for me at the end there, but honestly, the mistakes I made in the beginning of the game were really bad. But yeah, that's my week one battle. GG's Michael. He was. I mean, your team is sick. Mega Aerodactyl is always like really, really cool. Yeah, so we'll just have to do better week 2. Thanks, guys.